Good evening. Good evening, family, friends, relatives, and guests. My name is Henley Conrad, your senior class vice president of Mustang High School. It is an honor to welcome every one of you to the graduation ceremony for Mustang High School's class of 2026. This evening, we celebrate an amazing achievement in our lives, high school graduation. We have all worked very diligently over the past 4 years to achieve this honor, and I am deeply proud to have served this wonderful class. Thank you to our parents, family members, principals, teachers, coaches, and counselors for helping us get to where we are today. They've helped guide us towards our bright futures and new beginnings. Fellow classmates, please join me now by putting your hands together to thank these wonderful people for their contributions to our lives. And I would like to say a personal thank you to each one of you for allowing me to represent our class. To my mom, dad, brothers, friends, family, my Nana, who was my biggest supporter, and most importantly, God, thank you. To begin tonight's activities, ladies and gentlemen, class of 2026, please rise and remain standing for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, and the alma mater. The color guard this evening are members of the Mustang High School JROTC under the direction of First Sergeant David Walker. Gentlemen, please uncover. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars are bearing us fight o'er the
Please remain standing. And now for the playing of the Mustang High School alma mater, To Achieve a Better Tomorrow, recorded by the Mustang High School Choir under the direction of Miss Sohaila Stout.
To achieve a better tomorrow, we must borrow from today. Through all life's joys and sorrows, what hope will light the way. And in the days that follow, we'll work in harmony to achieve a better tomorrow. We'll stand in
Thank you, and please be seated. Good evening. My name is Brooklyn Davis, and I have been honored to serve as your class secretary this year. I want to take a moment to express my gratitude for the people in my life who have influenced the person that I am today. Thank you to my parents, my brother, my close friends and family, and most importantly, to God for always loving and supporting me. Looking at all of the class of 2026 today, I feel an overwhelming amount of respect and appreciation for every single one of you, for all of the hard work that you've put into these past few years. Thank you for making high school such a memorable and meaningful experience. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our school principal, Dr. Knowles.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the Mustang High School senior class of 2026 graduation ceremonies. Because this is a dignified and well-deserved recognition ceremony, we ask that the audience be respectful and courteous throughout the night. We discourage the use of noisemakers, air horns, and any other distraction that may interrupt from this ceremony. At this time, I would ask that everyone please turn off your cell phones or place them on silent. I would like to take a moment to introduce and thank some of our distinguished guests with us here this evening. Our Superintendent, Mr. Charles Bradley, the members of the Mustang Board of Education, Mr. Toby Thompson, Mr. Todd Lovelace, Ms. Sarah Lippincott. In addition to our superintendent, our district administrative team members include Mr. Ryan McKinney, Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education, Mrs. Stacy Edwards, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Education, Mr. Mark Lepsack, Assistant Superintendent of Operations, Dr. Jason Pittenger, Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Chris Tobler, Executive Director of Human Resources. Our high school administrative members, Senior Principal, Mr. Craig Chestnut, Mr. Danny Brown, Mr. Chad Harper, Mrs. Renee Boatman, Mrs. Caitlin Hensley, Mr. Jared Homer, Mr. Cody Little, Mrs. Katie Korstens, Mrs. Kelly Wilkie, Mr. Waleed Gaines, and our athletic director, Mr. Robert Foreman. I would also like to recognize our Mustang High School and Mustang District faculty and staff. If you are a teacher, administrator, or work in a support role for the Mustang Public School District, please stand and allow us to honor you. Thank you for inspiring our students. A special thank you goes out to our senior class sponsors, Angelica Hull, Casey Walker, and Caitlin Walker, for making this ceremony a memorable one for our seniors. And finally, I would like to take a moment to say thank you to you, the parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, extended family members, and support groups for your partnership in the education of our students. A community of people working together makes this day possible. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce our Superintendent, Mr. Bradley.
Good job. Thank you, Dr. Knowles. On behalf of the President, Toby Thompson, and the entire Board of Education, and our administrative team, I too want to welcome our families and all of our guests this evening. Further, I want to express my sincere congratulations to the class of 2026. Because America has always had men and women willing to fight for freedom, we are able to gather and have events like this graduation ceremony. Today, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize and say thank you to those who serve to protect our freedoms. At this time, I would like to ask that anyone who has served, is serving, or has enlisted in the United States military to stand and be recognized. Because we know you do not serve alone, if you are an immediate family member of those who have served or currently who are serving, please stand so we may recognize you. Thank you. I love a good story. As I stand here looking out at the class of 2026, I'm reminded of how every great story begins. Usually it starts with a single moment. Something happens that changes everything. Tonight is that moment for you. For 13 years, your story has been written in the classrooms, the hallways, fields of competition at Mustang Public Schools. But tonight, the exposition is over, the once upon a time is behind you, and the next chapter is yours to write. I recently heard a phrase that I haven't been able to get out of my mind. No risk, no story. When you think about the stories we love or the people we admire, the parts worth telling and retelling almost always begin with a choice, a step forward, a decision to try when the outcome wasn't guaranteed. As you prepare to continue your story, I have 3 opportunities for you to consider. First, learn to navigate the space between courage and wisdom. In life, most decisions won't be black and white. You will find yourself standing in moments where the outcome is uncertain. The next page is unwritten, and the easier option is to play safe. There is a famous saying that states, "It's a very thin line to know, is it courage that I need right now, or is it wisdom?" There will be times when courage asks you to charge forward, and times when wisdom tells you to pause and listen. The secret is that you won't always get that choice right, and that's okay. Don't be afraid to step into the unknown. Without the risk of the unknown, you'll never have a story worth telling. Second, engage fully in the life you are building. There is a massive temptation today to treat life like a checklist. Graduate, get a job, start a family, get promotions, all of those good things. If you aren't careful, you can spend so much time planning your future that you forget to actually live it. The life you are building isn't just found in the big trophies or the promotions. It is shaped by how you show up on a Tuesday morning. It's in the conversations you have, the effort you give when no one is watching, and the way you treat people. Be present. Invest in the people around you. Say the encouraging word. Take time to connect. These choices may seem small, but they are what give your story its depth. Third, and most importantly, practice grace and celebrate differences. I have told every class before you, and I will tell you tonight, kindness is still the most disruptive technology on earth. In a world that wants to focus on what divides us, I implore you to be the generation that seeks common ground first. Class of 2026, the future ahead of you is wide open. It doesn't come with a script, and that is its greatest gift. There will be risks to take and moments you won't fully understand until years from now. Trust yourself. You are more prepared than you realize. You are about to become the Mustang Public Schools graduating class of 2026, but you will always be members of the Bronco family. This is your home. Regardless of where you end up living, studying, or working, your teachers, principals, families, and I are proud of your journey and excited to what you will add to this world as you navigate the next phase of your life. We will miss you, class of 2026. It is now my honor to introduce Josiah Edmond, the senior class valedictorian.
Good evening, faculty, families, friends, and the class of 2026. My name is Josiah Edmond, and I am honored to stand before you today as the class of 2026 valedictorian. As I sat down to write this speech, I struggled, not because I was feeling sentimental, reflecting on these past 4 years, but because this was my first speech not encouraging a bunch of you all to vote for me. So I thought I would begin by thanking the people who helped me get here today. To my friends, thank you for writing those essays 30 minutes before the deadline with me, for doom scrolling until 4 a.m. and just listening when nobody else would. To my family, thank you for being my support system, for tolerating my random hobbies, for patiently listening to my broken Spanish, and the frequent coffee bean and oat milk runs, and for sitting through my Beyonce analyses every day. Don't worry, you'll hear more today. You all know very well I went through many embarrassing stages in life, most notably my country phase, the premise of today. Now, I am much too pretty to fathom touching and riding animals, playing in the dirt, or wearing the ridiculous clothing I used to wear. To the class of 2026, we began high school nervous, yet determined, some with a new vision or rebrand for ourselves. My new brand was not the valedictorian, but a world record-holding, world-changing Stanford admit. We look forward to graduation as one of the best days of our lives, but mine was almost a year ago to the day, May 18th. After conquering the terror that is junior year, I saw Beyonce. It was a windy, 45 degrees in Chicago, yet we all showed up in our best cowboy boots, chaps, and hats, dressed to the tens. 3 hours before she stepped on stage, most of us, definitely not who most would picture when someone says the word country, huddled together in Club Hoedown B, sharing how deeply Cowboy Carter had moved us. Different countries, different languages, different lives, and yet there we were. There, shivering, I saw the prior 3 years of high school culminate. I began to see the little freshman us, wide-eyed, convinced we had already figured out everything worth figuring out, and immediately taking advantage of the latest silent policy. We waited eagerly for the chance to drive, or for the nerdier bunch of us, we waited for the now revered AP classes. Sophomore year, we found our footing. We figured out what we valued and started recognizing the people we actually wanted around us. In that pit existed a safe space for all people. No matter what they may have been raised to think, everybody cheered when Lear proposed to his partner. Nobody felt the need to code switch or simply justify their existence. For me, sophomore year gave me something I hadn't known I was waiting for. The opportunity to simply exist as Josiah, 1,000 miles from home, but Josiah nonetheless. No performance, no label, just myself. Then came junior year. We had heard the terrifying experienced all of that and worse, and yet we triumphed. Before our senior year, of course, which has arguably been 10 times worse. Now back to the show. Beyonce steps on stage, and I hear nothing really ends. For things to stay the same, they have to changing it. Live, and I absolutely lost it. For me, like her, the country never left. It just looks a little different now. Now as seniors, we did it. We maintain our sanity in those classes that test our patience, not without a fair share of crash outs, of course. We survived the ACT and AP exams. We survived the college application process, yet many of our efforts feel futile. Now, I do not have a Rubik's Cube world record, and Stanford rejected me. Seeing the words, "I am very sorry," hurt. At that moment, I had to face the reality that I would not be attending my dream school. I would settle for MIT, Harvard, and Yale. From that concert, from that rejection, from 4 years of becoming someone I hadn't planned to be, I learned nothing really ends. Closed doors are not conclusions. The version of yourself you walked in with freshman year, the brand, the plan, may not survive real life unchanged. And that is not a failure, that is the point. We look out around us, and most of us are scared. We may not know what comes next beyond the song and caption for our graduation Instagram posts. We're entering the real world, as support systems that once felt permanent now no longer feel guaranteed, with external pressures and uncertainties beyond our control. We are stepping into a world that may seem to not understand us, not respect us, or simply not like us, and we are expected to flourish. Beyoncé walked into a new genre, not asking permission for what rightfully belonged to her. She held the door open and made a space be country, no matter your color, no matter who you love, no matter who you are, no matter what room is next. Take up space, stay true to yourself, and keep walking forward. Once again, thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2026. Now, I would like to introduce our class president, Addison McCauley.
Hello and welcome, friends, family, and fellow graduates. I want to thank you all for coming here today to celebrate our graduation. My name is Addison McCauley, and I've had the privilege of being your senior class president. As we reach the end of our high school years, we have been given the opportunity together to grow into the people we used to talk about becoming. Throughout my high school years, I've had many people I've been able to look up to. My parents have had a huge impact on who I have become today. They taught me to stand up for myself and what I believe in. They have sacrificed so much for me to be able to learn and have the amazing experiences I've had the privilege of living. My sister Ashton has been there for me throughout all of my highs and lows and taught me the importance of recognizing personal struggles and speaking out about how I feel. She's been a prime example of a role model for me. My brother Brody is a constant reminder to find the good in things. He brings a lot of joy and laughter into my life that I am forever grateful for. The last of my siblings, but definitely not the least, is my older brother Tucker. His passing has shown me that no matter what the circumstances are, I can work past them to achieve my goals. While he was struggling with living his day-to-day life, he always had a smile on his face and brought me so much purpose. My family is my biggest motivation through achieving success in high school and continued success throughout college. Having the privilege to be a part of student council all 4 years of high school has given me the opportunity to serve my community and my school. It has allowed me to meet so many new people, including some of my closest friends to this day. My advisor and teacher, Mr. Hendricks, has had a huge impact on my life and the leader I've become. He encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone more than I ever thought I could. Role models like him have prepared all of us to step into this next phase of life with confidence. Some of us may know exactly what comes next, while others are still figuring it out. But no matter where we go from here, we are all leaving changed for the better. It's no secret that our class has experienced a lot of loss. There are people who should be celebrating with us today, but they aren't here physically. But that doesn't mean they aren't loved, remembered, or cherished. They have made us who we are, reminded us how important it is to check in on each other, and never take the people around us for granted. As we move forward, it is important to remember the lasting impact that has been left on our lives. I'm leaving with a heart full of gratitude and want to leave you guys with some encouragement. When I think about graduating and all the change that comes with it, Proverbs 3:5-6 comes to my mind. It says,
Trust in the Lord with all of your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. I trust that God has a plan and a purpose for us all. Regardless of our fears and anxieties surrounding the future, Jesus remains the same. I wish nothing but the best for each and every one of you, and it has truly been a blessing to serve you all in this way. I'm confident that we are a group that is meant to do incredible things. So as we move forward, let's trust the path ahead and step into what's next. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Members of the Board of Education, distinguished guests, proud parents, dedicated faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2026, good evening. 4 years ago, you walked through our doors as freshmen. Since then, the world has continued to move at a dizzying pace. You've navigated a landscape of rapid technological change and shifting global tides, all while trying to figure out who you are. Today, you stand at the edge of the real world, a place that can be as intimidating as it is exciting. As you prepare to cross this stage, I want to leave you with 3 pillars to carry in your toolkit: courage, empathy, and gratitude. Number 1, the courage to chase the impossible. There is a common misconception that courage is the absence of fear. In reality, courage is feeling your heart race and your hands shake and stepping forward anyway. Many of you have dreams that feel too big or perhaps a bit unconventional. In a world that often rewards playing it safe, I challenge you to be bold. Do not let the fear of failure become a cage. If you have a passion for the arts, for science, for service, or for entrepreneurship, pursue it with everything you have. Your dreams are the blueprints for the future. Don't let anyone, including that small, doubting voice in your own head, tell you that you aren't worth building. 2, the power of empathy. In your pursuit of greatness, never lose sight of your goodness. We live in an era where it is easier than ever to be connected, but harder than ever to truly be present with one another. As you move into college, trade schools, or the workforce, make it your mission to lead with empathy. Seek to understand perspectives that are different from your own. Remember that every person you meet is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. A degree or a high-paying job is a fine achievement, but a life defined by kindness and the ability to lift others up is a masterpiece. 3, the anchor of gratitude. Finally, let's talk about how you got here. While your hard work earned you this diploma, none of us reached the finish line alone. Look around this stadium. Behind you are the parents and guardians who provided the silent scaffolding of your life, the meals, the rides, the late-night pep talks, and the unconditional belief in your potential. Beside you are the teachers and mentors who stayed late and pushed you because they saw a spark you hadn't noticed yet. Gratitude is the antidote to arrogance. It reminds us that we are part of a community. Before you leave today, find the people who helped you get here. Look them in the eye and say thank you. Acknowledging the shoulders you stand on doesn't make you smaller. It makes you part of a legacy. Class of 2026, you are resilient, you are brilliant, and you are ready. As you leave us today, carry your dreams with courage, treat your neighbors with empathy, and keep your heart anchored in gratitude. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. Congratulations, class of 2026. Mr. Bradley, will you join me at the podium? Mr. Bradley, members of the Board of Education, I've examined the records of these students and found that they have met the requirements for graduation set forth by the state of Oklahoma and Mustang Public Schools.
As Superintendent of Mustang Public Schools, by the powers vested in me by the State of Oklahoma, on behalf of the Board of Education, we authorize the issuance of diplomas. Class of 2026, please come forward and accept your diplomas. As a reminder, please hold your applause until the end of the ceremony, as we want all students and their families to hear their names.
What to do about this? I guess we'll just close it. Oh, perfect. So smart.
No. No. For a little bit. Do you need it? Bring it back, man. Hey.
Yes, please.
Josiah Edmond.
Addison McCauley.
Aiden Armentrout.
Henley Conrad.
Addison Azevedo.
Brooklyn Davis.
Paige Basinger.
Tayton Duncan.
Jonathan Benton.
Keaton Flickinger.
Shaylin Black.
Jackson Thote.
Baylor Blundell.
Gabriela Fuentes.
Morgan Booth.
Reagan Glenn.
Gabrielle Bowen.
Alyssa Gordon.
Chase Brown.
Zachary Grubbs.
Jackson Bryan.
Delilah Haynes.
Noble Bowie.
Avery Holcomb.
Sydney Bowie.
Shane Hanby.
Annabelle Byers.
Carson Harris.
Miley Carreras Ramos.
Maylee Hatcher.
Liam Chandler.
Haley Henderson.
Madeline Charles.
Mallory Hill.
Gracie Clutter.
Marianne Hong.
Elijah Coleman.
Evan Hoffman.
Cameron Connors.
Grace Holcomb.
Leandra Cox.
Trong Nguyen.
Alan Dang.
Laura Iglesias.
Addison Detterman.
Jaden Johnson.
Claire Dillon.
Jackson Johnstone.
Amy Drabenstadt.
Tree Wynn.
Bailey Jones.
Brooklyn Pankhurst.
Jakila Jordan.
Cameron Pate.
Kate Kingsley.
Angelina Pham.
Nyla Lai.
Jacob Pleasant.
Blair Lankford.
Reese Pogue.
Rihanna Lance.
Trinity Porter.
Mesmeriah Lewis.
Melody Piesiger.
Faith Lindsay.
Priscilla Cazeta.
Christian Loper.
Adeline Reich.
Isabella Martin.
Brady Robertson.
Priscilla Matthew.
Colby Robertson.
Kevin Matson.
Sadie Rowe.
Jocelyn McDermott.
Christy Samuel.
Tristan McElroy.
Olivia Schrack.
Kinsley McKenna.
Abram Scott.
Macy McNeff.
Oliver Shriver.
Kendall McNeff.
Riley Stoffer.
Sergio Mendoza Corona.
Jayla Steed.
Roland Milliken.
Lam Tai,
Elizabeth Montate,
Gabriella Toney,
Ansley Neal,
Han Tron,
Cooper Nielsen,
Abigail Van Vost,
Sierra Newberry,
Avery Vasellaro,
Hallie No,
Caden Vest,
Michael Vincent,
Serenity Aaron,
Saneha Vincent,
Tabitha Abraham,
Kaylee Von Wall,
Victor Acedo,
Jaden Wallace,
Gerald Akamensa,
Abigail Whitehead,
Jacob Adams,
Josie Wolf,
KG Adibegson,
Abigail Yoder,
Jaden Adkins,
Mariah Young,
Ethan Agent,
Charlie Getchell,
Amy Aguilera,
Isaac Leonard,
Maddie Knowles,
Natalie Nichols,
Arwen Mann,
Natalie Selby,
Nikita McCall,
Paige Sims,
Avery Morris,
Julia Acosta,
Lila Nichols, Eliana
Arias,
Ortiz, Eliana Ortiz,
Filberta Bijou,
Abigail Ray,
Haley Copeland,
Tatum Rodriguez,
Adrian De Leon,
Ella Rodell,
Jonah Edmond,
Noah Shirazi,
Presley Gillespie,
Braden Stevens,
Aubrey Goebel,
Josiah Stevens,
Presley Harrop,
Nyla Torres,
Blake Higgins,
Ryan Wilkins,
Callie Hill,
Allie Waugh,
Addison Jordan,
Adam Bales,
Alexis Richardson, and Oakley,
Haley Banks,
Abel Abraham,
Samantha Bannon,
Emma Thomas,
Brendan Barnes,
Ruben Aguilera,
Emma Barnes,
Alex Akins,
Travis Barnett,
James Albritton,
Nathan Bastings,
Aubrey Alhamdani,
Abigail Beard,
Aiden Allen,
Wesley Bedingfield,
Maya Alston,
Jessica Beers,
Laura Alvarado,
Rylan Beeson,
Jeffrey Alvey,
Macy Bell,
Axel Amaya Posada,
Amy Bella,
Liam Anderson,
Estella Benedict,
Isabel Andrade,
Slade Benedict,
Abram Arkakita,
Aubrey Bingham,
Christopher Arocha,
Joseph Beisel,
Galilee Arroyo.
Hannah Block.
Katie Arviso.
Parker Bloomer.
Blake Ashley.
Jake Bobbitt.
Brighton Ayers.
Ethan Bobo.
Ryan Ayers.
Kendra Boggs.
Caden Backus.
Keaton Brown.
Ethan Bear.
Eric Brownlee.
Taylor Balin.
Kennedy Brule.
Riley Bolin.
Sloan Brule.
Mason Belinsky.
Kaylin Buchanan.
McKenna Booth.
Morgan Buckner.
Emily Borrego.
Hank Bullard.
Sean Borianak.
Chloe Bundy. Addison Bunyard.
Emily Bostrom.
Cameron Burke.
Rebecca Bostwick.
Caden Burkhammer.
Sophia Bottoms.
Melanie Cabral.
Tatiana Bubachinto.
Lily Caffey.
Jaden Bowers.
Hannah Kane.
Aiden Boykin.
Lalani Calderon.
Ariana Boykins.
Emilio Sevillo.
Rodriana Boykins.
Aubrey Calvert.
Colin Brandt.
Franco Cambron.
Cabrisha Bray.
Aiden Carrico.
Mason Breck.
Hold up. Blythe Cardone.
Michaela Brinson.
Cole Carney.
Kenneth Britton.
Diego Caro-Fierro.
Isaiah Brock.
Ruby Nahara.
Sage Brooks.
Haley Cloutier.
Abigail Brown.
Alexander Coates.
Kaylin Brown.
Lauren Cochran.
Daniel Meyer.
Kamel Colbert.
Adamaris Padilla.
Cashlyn Colquitt. Corey
Life.
Compton.
Life Karaman.
Destiny Michaela Contreras.
Grace Carriger.
Safira Cook.
Gage Carter.
Shelby Cook.
Kennedy Carter.
Akayla Coolidge.
Hunter Caracetta.
Christian Cordera.
Adia Casper.
Emily Cornwell.
Gina Casiano Melendrez.
Andrew Corona.
Luis Castilleja.
Tiziana Cotton.
Carlos Castillo.
Joel Coulter.
Addison Cates.
Kylan Coulter.
William Cossey.
Chloe Covington.
Jared Serta.
Addison Cox.
Ava Ceballos.
Bailey Ann Cox.
Landon Chadwell.
Tyler Cox.
Brandon Chafin.
Casey Cousins.
Landon Chantha Lanksey. Camry Chrisman.
Aiden Cunningham.
Annalise Christian Arena.
Kendall Curran.
Arthur Christopher.
Landon Fulton.
Roberto Cisneros.
Bennett Doyle.
Brooklyn Clark.
Andrew Drabenstadt.
Jacob Clark.
Hayden Duncan.
Cadence Clark.
Elijah Duran.
Aaron Clem.
Zen Eddards.
Tristan Eagles.
Brooklyn Edmonds.
Bailey Dabbs.
Titan Edwards.
McKenna Dallas.
Carly Edson.
Darius Davenport.
Tucker Edson.
Maura Davidson.
Briley Inger Ganau.
Jeremiah Devia.
Peyton Ellis.
Grace Davis.
Savannah Ellisor.
Jackson Davis.
Fallon Elstein.
Kendall Davis.
Holden Emilio.
Landon Davis.
Osiris Enriquez LeBranch.
Riley Davis.
Ariana Epp.
Trenton DeClaire.
Alexander Escobar.
Austin DeFord.
Gabriel Espinoza Villarreal.
Landon DeFord.
Albertina Esposito.
Evelyn De La Fuente.
Jacqueline Esquivel.
Leslie Delora.
What is it? Keith Price.
Lathan Dotson.
Jackson Crawford.
Kale Dornquist. Lotus Doughton.
Brianna Garcia.
Zane Douglas.
Jason Garcia.
Trevor Dovers.
Nicholas Garcia.
Gage Dowdle.
Caden Gardner.
Cass Downey.
Aubrey Garrett.
Zoe Doyle.
Selena Garrett.
Caleb Sanders.
Easton George.
Paige Estes.
Samantha Gerard.
Noah Farnsworth.
Carson Gibson.
Anastasia Frentres.
Kaylin Gilliland.
Ariana Ferguson.
Miley Glenn.
Jen Finkley.
Tristan Glenn.
Zoe Fisher.
Nolan Glock.
Charlie Fixico.
Ariana Golden.
Damon Atlas Flat.
Trenton Golden.
Colin Flores.
Ezra Gonzalez.
Jasmine Flores.
Jimmy Gonzalez.
Alexis Flores Lira.
Melanie Gonzalez.
Fareed Flores Salazar.
Vivian Gonzalez.
Ella Fowler.
Yared Gonzalez.
Mariah Franklin.
Zaid Gonzalez.
Erica Franks.
Liliana Gorkusa.
Diana Friez Esquivel.
Taylor Graham.
Joanna Friez Esquivel.
Joel Grauberger.
Lillian Frisbee.
Kaya Harrison.
Jaden Froge.
Ryan Harrison.
Moses Gallegos.
Emily Hassey.
Cade Gallup.
Jonathan Havrilla.
Susanna Gray.
Jordan Hawk.
Anthony Greathouse.
Ayana Hawthorne.
Isaiah Green.
Joseph Head.
Camden Griner.
Madeline Hedgecock.
Chloe Grizzle.
Bo Henderson. What's up?
Esmeralda Guerrero.
Roman Hernandez.
Nestor Guido Rodriguez.
Leslie Hernandez Castaneda.
Aiden Gum.
Adrian Hernandez Ramirez.
Angeles Gutierrez.
Amberly Herrera.
Mariah Gutierrez.
Connor Hess.
Zacharias Gutierrez.
Jevon Hirtz.
London Hagan.
Bo Hibbs.
Hudson Haig.
Shy Hickman.
Cody Hall.
Tatum Hickman.
Hayden Hames.
Cameron Hill.
River Hammond.
Campbell Hill.
Noah Haney.
Zachary Hinderer.
Candy Harding.
Logan Hines.
Ashlyn Hardwick.
Madeline Hobsa.
Samantha Harkey.
Keely Hodges.
Seth Harrell.
Lindsay Yadley.
Kalista Hora.
Dewan Johnson.
Lexi Holman.
Gary Johnson.
Avery Hooper.
Hunter Johnson.
Connor Horn.
JT Johnson.
Emily Householder.
Christopher Jones.
Hannah Houston.
Hudson Jones.
Tatum Howard.
Jaden Jones.
Ella Humphrey.
Jeremiah Jones.
Priscilla Hunt.
Ruby Jones. Kiana Joseph.
Madison Hurst.
Jairus Justo.
We win.
Wyatt Carver.
Alasia Ikusana.
Marvin Kearney Jr.
Carter Ingersoll.
Abigail Keel.
Bayla Jack.
Cameron Killebrew.
Gabrielle Jackson.
Deja Kelly.
Caleb Jackson.
Mackenzie Kelly.
Cadence Jackson.
Nayeli Kennedy.
Miller James.
Presley Kersey.
Jace Jameson.
Jazz Kodabash.
Rowan Jacus.
Lexi Kiersted.
Mariah Jaquez.
Reagan Killebrew.
Chloe Jasper.
Bryson Ingram.
Kara Killingsworth.
Braylon Lerma.
Derek Kilpatrick.
Caleb Lucian.
Mung Kim.
Giselle Leva.
Braden King.
Jennifer Leva.
Daphne King.
Dylan Lindsay.
Isabel King.
Dennis Lizardo.
Emma Kirkpatrick.
Vanessa Longoria.
Emerson Kissling.
Cadence Looney.
Hunter Knight.
Jeremy Looper.
Jonathan Kopish.
Aaron Lopez.
Ava Kriakos.
Esteban Lopez.
Gunnar Ladd.
Jose Lopez.
Aiden Lagali.
Davina Lopez Calderon.
Emiliana Lamas.
Corian Lovell.
Marlena Landry.
Cassandra Lucas.
Indiana Langford.
Leslie Lucas.
Samantha Largent.
Miley Lucas.
Dylan Latessa.
Karen Luviano Lopez.
Carmen Lawson.
Ariana Lugo.
Jaron Ledford.
Miley Lunnan.
Matthew Lee.
Kirsten Mai.
Aiden Lee.
Evanson Malaska.
JC Limley.
Meredith Malcheski.
Latham Leonard.
Magdalene Malloy.
Damian Mancia.
Nathaniel McKay.
Nirel Manduhano.
Aiden McKinley.
Brady Mansell.
Hayden McLemore.
Laney Marquez.
Bryden McPherson.
Benjamin Martin.
Michael Medina.
Diego Martinez.
Jackson McGahee.
Emily Martinez.
Bailey Melendez.
Sean Martinez Capel.
Helm Mendez Ruiz.
Emily Mason.
Marcos Mendoza.
Mallory Massey.
Brooklyn Mess.
Colton Matthews.
Anthony Meyer.
Uriah Matthews.
Jonathan Meza Gallo.
Lincoln Mathis.
Gavin Milligan.
Evelyn Machoda.
Kyron Milligan.
John McBride.
Braden Millarns.
Jordan McCarty.
Giovanni Miramontes.
Morgan McLean.
Harrison Mitchell.
Cale McDonald.
Jacob Mitchell.
Miranda McDonald.
Samuel Melinar.
Gabrielle McDougall.
Gabriella Molina.
Caden McFadden.
Landon Moore.
Chandler McGehee.
Tyson Moore.
Autumn McCollin.
Christopher Morales Salazar.
Kyron Wynn.
Tree Wynn.
Katie Wynn.
En Niang.
Braxton Wynn.
Ryder Nichols.
Madison Newton.
David Norton. Natalie Nunez.
Kaylin Neville.
Gabrielle Oaks.
Tegan Nelson.
Caden Olvera.
Caitlin Nelson.
Jaden O'Neill.
Zaria Indagu.
Isaac Ontiveros.
Justin Navarrete.
Rezin Uman.
Sophia Nappy.
Dylan Ortega.
Jaden Muse.
Naomi Ortiz.
Micah Murray.
Willie Ortiz.
Hudson Murray.
Lily Odsama.
Justinia Morgillo.
Rowan Pafford Markham.
Connor Mullins.
Jarelli Pando.
Cody Mullins.
Adrian Pape.
Cadence Moyer.
Kylie Paris.
Camden Moulton.
Tyrell Parker.
Cassidy Moss.
Alyssa Parnell.
Aubrey Morrison.
Serena Patel.
Tatiana Morgan.
Caitlin Patterson.
Claire Morford.
Zane Pope.
Clinton Patton.
Madeline Pope Daniels.
Ariella Payen.
Gavin Porterfield.
Cameron Pete.
Gavin Potter.
Kamaya Penn.
Jacob Potter.
Mason Penrod.
Romello Powers.
Eternity Pepper.
Haven Price.
Aiden Peralta.
Malia Pugh.
Carter Percival.
Jorge Pum de Leon.
Hutch Percival.
Aiden Rains.
Eliana Perez.
Esmeralda Ramirez.
Cristobal Perez Sanchez.
Ileana Ramirez.
Samuel Perez Sepulda.
Liviana Ramirez.
Caitlin Perrine.
Sebastian Rangel.
Keelan Perry.
Jasmine Rasman.
Jacob Peterson.
Alexis Wrights.
Jaron Peterson.
Sodia Riong.
Jocelyn Peterson.
Neftali Resendez.
Jack Fouts.
Hunter Ryman.
Caitlin Fan.
Andrew Reynolds.
Joliana Phillips.
Elissa Reynoso.
McKaylee Phillips.
Blake Richardson.
Gavin Peroni.
Olivia Rickards.
Ramsey Pizarro.
Aspen Reidinger.
Dawson Pollock.
Adassa Psychosop.
Damian Ridland.
Braden Samples.
Kennedy Riley.
Christian Sanchez.
Ashlyn Risley.
Aaron Sanders.
Isabel Rivas.
Tegan Sanner.
Andres Rivas Rosales.
Justice Saunders.
Ada Maurice Rivera.
Braden Savage.
Zoe Rizai.
Cicely Savage.
Ariana Roach.
Zacchaeus Scallion.
Daniel Robertson.
Jaden Schwartz.
Crew Robertson.
Deja Scott.
Ross Robbins.
Alondra Cerna.
Curtis Robinson.
Hunter Servin.
Joshua Robinson.
Kira Shanks.
Jaden Rocco Hines.
Zane Sharp.
Ezekiel Rodriguez.
Amelia Shelton.
Camila Rodriguez.
Nathan Shin.
Tawny Ream.
Bryce Shore.
Addison Rogers.
Tyler Short.
Madeline Rogers.
Claire Schreiber.
Maddox Roan.
Isaac Simmons.
Madison Roper.
Caden Singleton.
Jacob Russelin.
Barrett Steele.
Ashlyn Rothschild.
Aiden Steen.
Rodrigo Ruiz.
Wyatt Steffler.
Landon Rutherford.
Tolly Stevens.
Daniel Skelly.
Kaylee Sterling.
Austin Smith.
Kaiseah Stidham.
Eliana Smith.
Carter Still.
Jadalyn Smith.
Chandler Stinson.
Jaden Smith.
Hiram Stott.
Liberty Smith.
Natalie Stout.
Michael Smith.
Derek Strawn.
Zachary Smith.
Jeremiah Summers.
Gabriela Solano.
Marissa Sumter.
Parker Sorrell.
Michaela Sumter.
Jaquint Sos.
Rupert Titano.
Asher Spangle.
Braylon Talent.
Alexander Spencer.
Daija Tarango Hernandez.
Aiden Spivey.
Courtney Taylor.
Julia Schrozinski.
Caden Taylor.
Haley Stabe.
Riley Taylor.
Alasia Stanfield.
Zachary Thatch.
Lane Stangy.
Amanda Tebavanza.
Julian Stanley.
Noah Thayer.
Scarlett Stanley.
Katie Terrio.
August Starr.
Gracie Tyner.
Cherokee St. Clair.
John Upton.
Michael Thelker.
Aiden Uribe.
Frankie Shawnette.
Fatima Valenciano.
Joel Thomas.
Alexa Velez.
Cadence Thomas.
Julio Vera.
Cameron Thompson.
Maximiliano Vera.
Xavier Thompson.
Eli Vilches Brixey.
Darren Throckmorton.
Carolina Villa.
Jaden Tinnen.
Alexandra Villar Alnolden.
Scarlett Tobler.
Hazel Vincent.
Dominique Ton.
Anthony Vontress.
Angel Torres.
Peyton Wallace.
Zachariah Torres.
Olivia Ward.
Joseph Tran.
Briley Pine.
Corey Tran.
Kirsten Watts.
Mark Tran.
Hayden Weathers.
Tony Tran.
Duke Weddle.
Kaya Trim.
Philip Weihermuller.
Chase Turner.
Caden John Welch.
Maggie Turnip Seed.
Caitlin Weston.
Salo Tatula.
Zane Young.
Cooper Twyman.
Harlan Yowzy.
Wiley Twyman.
Joaquin Zamaron.
Lana Wisenhunt.
Raquel Zamaron.
Hayden White.
Neil Zambrano.
Hollis White.
Amity Zendejas.
Jemiah Williams Cagle. Oren Williams. Kobe Williams. Kylan Williams. Zayden Williams. Chase Wilrath. Sawyer Wilrath. Yasmin Witt. Kane Wood. Trinity Woods. Caitlin Worley. Madison Wren. Brianna Wright. Daniel Wright. Alexis Wyatt. Tyler Yarborough. Michaela Yarborough. Mackenzie Yarborough. Casey Yates. Farah York.
Seniors, class of 2026, please stand. The graduation tassel you wear is a symbol of success. It symbolizes your crossing over to the next stage of your life. At this time, you may move your tassel from the right to the left. Mr. Bradley, members of the Board of Education, parents, and friends, I proudly present to you the Mustang High School graduating class of 2026. Congratulations. I don't know. Do you want me to tell them to? They exit?
Did he turn it off?
Graduates, if you left your keys or anything in the wellness, it is located behind us in the tub. Then you need to exit the field. Thank you.